Let's see. Oh, this bitch. I don't like her. I don't like her at all. I actually thought it was a guy for like the longest time. But no, it's also a chick. Let's see. And that's another big thing difference with this game with the compared to the other games, the way the map is. As you can see, you walk everywhere, you know, you select your location and you run over there. The previous games, you go to wherever you want and you just spawn there. You know, there is no like walking and shit. And I don't know which one I like more. I kind of enjoy this a lot because it's kind of like more interactive. I enjoy it a lot. Oh, here we go. Bath scene. Like every game has this shit, I swear.
Apaga eso ya va.
Let's see. I lost my train of thought. Just talking about Ultra Dimension, some shit like that. I don't know. Yo, Plutia better pull up for the next main game. That's all I'm saying. She did not come in this game. I'm like, damn, it's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit though. That is straight facts. Every game they bring like these new characters that are like man important for the game. The next game you never see them again. That's it. They're gone. They're just there for the one game. They might come back as DLC, but DLC characters are just there, literally just to fight. They don't connect to the story in any way. They're just there for you to use. That's it. They're, you know, whenever you lose, you know, they're always there throughout the entire game for you to use. Sometimes they might have a mission or two, but it's like not related to the plot at all. Rebirth 3 though, holy shit, man. God, that was a lot of DLC characters. It was like, you have no idea. You can't even really use them all. I mean, you could if you rotate them out, but like, chances are you're gonna use who you like, right? Or who does the most damage, right? Whatever, or however you play, whichever has the skills you like. So you're never gonna use everybody unless you rotate your stuff, like, you know, you force yourself to rotate that shit. Whose man's? Alright, calm down, Neptune. Come on, Big Nep, you gotta relax. Oh boy. But yeah. I don't know, I don't really like the fact that there's so much unvoiced dialogue. That's my only big issue with the main games. I mean, that's what like most JRPGs or Japanese games, like, you know, they only really voice like the really important shit, or don't even voice at all, you know. But I don't know, the spin-offs for these games, man, it's like almost 100% voice. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's like it's never like this. Like, you go play Nepu U or I don't know, Megadimension Super Dimension, you know. I don't know if Producing Perfect does this, but yeah, most of them it's like fully voice acted almost, or even 100% maybe. I don't really remember. At least to my memory, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's like that. Nep Station episode preview. Uzume, always saying her last name. Uzume Tebonishi here. And like, yeah, you'll never say her, oh, I'm Uzume. Nah, she goes, I'm Uzume Tebonishi. She says her whole name. Let's see. Funny they mentioned UMAs when I was playing a little bit of the Stray Humans earlier today. On my PS4, I was like, I bought this shit and I haven't even played it yet. Let me play for a little bit. You know, I haven't played it since I was a kid. I'm like, damn. It's pretty fun, man, but it's pretty dated. I won't lie. Like, I don't know. It's just there's a lot of mechanics in that game that they worked fine back then, but they're a little rough now, you know? Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Edible looking plants. Edible looking. Alright. I think I beat this game. I only beat it once on PS4, and then I tried to beat it again, like New Game Plus, because I got the bad ending the first time, and it was so fucking like depressing. I was like, shit, man, I don't want to leave it like this. So I NG'd it, NG Plus, and you know, as you know, like any JRPG, you gotta grind, and I hate grinding. So what did I do? I played the game, you know, barely making through pretty much, you know, like just doing the minimal I could, just trying to focus on story. And I paid for it towards the end of the game because I don't know, Neptunia, at least some of the games, that you know, the majority of the game is not that bad, but once you get to end game, oh shit, they throw like a lot of shit at you, and if you are not over leveled or you know proper leveled with like the right equipment, you're gonna get the hands. Like Rebirth 3, not the true ending. The true ending's still hard as shit too, but the good ending, in my opinion, is way harder than the true ending. Only because, no spoilers, you just don't have certain characters that you just can't use. It's not really a spoiler, because I'm not saying anything, but they take away party members and throw you other party members, and you're just like, what is this? And yeah, they let you grind. You have an opportunity to grind if you want, but come on. Like what the fuck? You'd be like, so if you don't have like a, you better hope that you just didn't leave like your best equipment with the people they take away. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause that final boss is like, what the fuck, man? Like, I had to abuse like potions to win that fight. Everybody tossing potions at this one character while they do all the damage. I guess that's how I did it a few days ago on PC. I don't remember what I did on PS Vita. Frankly, I'm not sure what sorcery I did to beat that chick, because I have no idea. I don't remember struggling with it. I don't. I may have. I don't know. But yeah, same thing in Megadimension. Towards the end of the game, regardless if you get the true ending, the good ending, or the bad ending. Well, maybe not the bad ending, but either way, good ending, true ending, you're gonna have to deal with shit. A lot of shit, and you're gonna be like, and if you're not the right level, or if you don't have like, you know, even if you know how, like, even if you're over level, you can still get fucked up if you just because of the fact that you can get one shot at late game. This is very easy. And this game, it's a little easier than Rebirth 3, but you know, that shit can happen, man. Especially if you don't grind for money, so you don't, so you like you don't buy the equipment, you just kind of use the same shit. Like I'll buy weapons, but you won't catch me buying like clothing or CPU parts. But Rebirth 3 gives you CPU parts throughout the game, so it ain't that bad. Who's man's? But yeah, this game, you know, there's a lot of differences, like I said, and I've been talking about them. But another big difference is it's split into 3 campaigns almost. The first campaign, 0 dimension. You pretty much spent the most of the time in this dimension right here, and it mainly follows adult Neptune and Nepgear and Uzume. And then, you know, after this one is another one. That's like the meat of the game. The majority of the game takes place in this second act. And then the third act, which is like, you know, it's pretty much like, I wouldn't say the epilogue, but it's like pretty much, you know, shit's gonna go down. So,
my name's Neptune too. Nice to meet you.
Real quick save. But yeah, it's 3 parts, and they each get their own intro. Surprisingly, it's pretty funny. They all get their own openings. So this game has like 4 openings. The main opening that you get when you launch the game, and then each act gets their own opening. It's like, it's pretty hilarious. I don't remember why it's like that, but I think what it was is that originally they were working on 3 separate games or some shit, I think, and then they were like, yo, this shit's so short, fuck it, let's all put it together and make one big game. I think that's why, I think that's the reason why it's like that. I don't know. I don't remember. It could be wrong, but it would make sense. I can see it happening. Because each plot, it could be like, each plot is connected, but it's, you know, different enough to be its own game, provided that they would, you know, make it bigger. But yeah, together, I think it's good what they finally did. Oh, here we go. Neptune on the phone. Ah, yes. What Neptune's explaining right now is actually happens because of what happens earlier in the game that I didn't stream. And for a while, you just by yourself playing as Neptune with no backup. I mean, I had backup though, cause you know DLC characters, but you know, I had Nepgear coming in clutch with a little Mirage dance. Yeah. I know some people don't like that shit, like they don't like to use DLC characters or DLC items because it makes the game too easy, and I'm sitting here like, I don't give a fuck. If it keeps me from grinding an extra hour, fuck it, right? You know? And besides, you know, DLC characters are there to use. You don't have to use them, obviously. If you don't even have to get them. There's way more than what I have though right now. They just unlocked at different portions of the story. Same thing with Rebirth 3. You don't get all of them at once. You do get a hefty chunk though in Rebirth 3. You get like a large amount at once. And then throughout the game they sprinkle some more, you know. You get both a baby version and even an adult version of IF. Same thing with Compa. A lot of makers for DLC characters in the third game.